Welcome to join me on my channel. Kindly subscribe to get up-to-date news. The Premier League has been a hotbed for brilliance this season, so instead of picking a team, Mirror Football brings you the best 25-man squad from the 2021 to 2022 campaign. The Premier League season has finally drawn to a close with a fittingly dramatic finale as Manchester City claimed their fourth title in 5 seasons by pipping Liverpool to the crown. City required another turnaround at the Etihad, a decade after their 2012 heroics, having trailed 2-0 to Aston Villa heading into the final 25 minutes. Pep Guardiola's side were deserving champions after accruing 93 points and scoring 99 goals in the process, but were driven all the way by Jurgen Klopp's spirited Reds, who nearly pulled off the biggest heist in the competition's history after being 13 points adrift in February. Rather than pack it full with City and Liverpool stars, this balanced roster of 3 goalkeepers, 8 defenders, 7 midfielders and 7 attackers will reflect the true stars of the 2021 to 2022 Premier League campaign. Without further ado, here are the 25 players who made the cut for Mirror Football's Premier League squad of the season. Goalkeepers 1. Alisson Becker. Consistently one of the best goalkeepers in the world, Alisson has made crucial interventions to protect Liverpool's results this season. With 20 clean sheets and just 24 goals conceded, the 29-year-old remains on course to become a Premier League great. 2. Ederson. For a team that don't put much effort into defending, Manchester City's stellar clean sheet of record is largely down to Ederson's acrobatics in goal. 3. Nick Pope. Burnley conceded 53 goals this season, fewer than Manchester United, yet they were still relegated. There is no doubt that without Pope's brilliant reaction saves, highlighted in the relegation run-in, that fighting chance of staying up would have ended some time ago. Defenders, full-back defenders, 1. João Cancelo, a remarkable player who has had a phenomenal season. The Portuguese never seems to run out of steam, despite making the most outfield appearances, 36, of any City player in the league. 7 assists highlights his increasing influence in Pep Guardiola's team. 2. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Some say he is wasted as a full-back, such as his crossing ability and eagle-eye vision to pick out passes from deep. But Alexander-Arnold is clearly comfortable there as Liverpool's silent orchestrator, with 13 assists underlining his incredible creative impact for the Reds' title challenge. Centre-back defenders, 1. Virgil van Dijk. It may seem harsh to pick Van Dijk over his defensive partner Joel Matip, but to recover from a serious knee injury and suffer no decline in performance is a massive achievement for Van Dijk. His imposing presence and nonchalance at the back continues to confuse our position attackers. 2. Thiago Silva. Even at 37, Silva is showing no signs of slowing down. An unflappable and fearless leader, his passing out from the back has been sublime. When he plays, Chelsea look a more organized and cohesive outfit. 3. Marc Guéhi. An excellent debut season in the Premier League for Guéhi, who has led with some brave and commanding displays from the back. The 21-year-old was made Crystal Palace captain by Patrick Vieira just months into his reign, highlighting his growing status with the Eagles. 4. Christian Romero. An expensive signing for Tottenham, but a masterstroke from sporting director Fabio Paratici. Romero has become a fan's favorite for his committed challenges and aerial prowess at the back, becoming a key player under Antonio Conte as Spurs secured a top 4 finish. Full-back defenders, 1. Reece James. The gap between Alexander-Arnold and James appears to be closing with every game as the Chelsea starlet grows in confidence. His technical ability is second to none, and return of 5 goals and 8 assists has been crucial for the Blues when their attack has failed to deliver. 2. Marc Cucurella. Cucurella has been Brighton's player of the season after a storming campaign. An €18 million arrival from Getafe, the shaggy-haired Spaniard's tireless efforts down the left side have been pivotal in the Seagulls taking 9th spot, and it is easy to see why Man City are apparently keen. Midfielders. Centre midfielder, 1. Kevin De Bruyne. Utterly brilliant and most importantly, Kevin De a class act and one of the very best holding midfielders around. 3. Declan Rice. There could be a €100 million tug of war for Rice this summer after another phenomenal season for the 23-year-old. His control of the midfield operating from box to box and incredible athleticism makes him a crucial asset for West Ham, who will fight until the bitter end to keep him. 4. Conor Gallagher. The clamour from Crystal Palace fans to sign the Chelsea loanee on a permanent deal reflects his impact at Selhurst Park. With 8 goals and 3 assists, Gallagher's role in keeping the Eagles safe this season should not go understated. He leaves with a Player of the Year award for good measure. Attacking midfielder, 1. Mason Mount. Chelsea's Cobham star continues to shine brightly after his best attacking season yet with 11 goals and 10 assists. The only others players to hit double figures in both charts were Mohamed Salah and Jarrod Bowen. Has made huge strides under Thomas Tuchel. 2. Bernardo Silva. An unassuming character who does the grunt work to keep Guardiola's side ticking, Silva has enjoyed a glowing revival this term. Once destined for a La Liga switch, the Portuguese made himself indispensable with some outstanding displays earlier in the season. 3. Bukayo Saka. It is difficult to believe Saka is only 20 given the responsibility he is burdened with at Arsenal. Martin Odegaard has relieved him of some creative work, but a return of 11 goals and 7 assists reflects his improving attacking attributes. A bumper new contract beckons this summer. Forward attackers. 1. Son Heung-min. The South Korean has been on another level since Antonio Conte arrived, with none of his 23 goals coming from penalties. His partnership with Harry Kane is the Premier League's most devastating in history, and his ability to run and finish with aplomb is breathtaking at times. 2. Mohamed Salah. Had it not been for the Africa Cup of Nations and the unavoidable burnout, Salah might have broken his record for goals in a campaign after an extraordinary start. He shares the Golden Boot with Son on 23 goals, and his 12 assists underline his superb contribution again for Liverpool this year. Striker, 1. Harry Kane. Tottenham's talisman was outscored by Son this year, although their team effort helped Spurs recover to secure a top 4 spot against the odds. A number 9 and number 10 rolled into one. The 28-year-old remains one of the Premier League's sharpest finishers, and Spurs will be glad they refused to sell. 2. Cristiano Ronaldo. In Manchester United's worst-ever Premier League season, some fans might dread to think where they would be without the Portuguese superstar's heroics. A return of 18 goals dismissed fears the Ronaldo, 37, wouldn't be able to produce his magic, as Erik ten Hag will need his experience next season. 3.